Oh, yeah.
Hello. Oh, sorry. Planet Earth, how are we doing? Hello, folks. Welcome back to a little bit of Cold Waters. My microphone looks to be a little bit loud. We'll just turn it down a little bit there.
Yeah.
Hello. Thank you very much to Toby there. Oh dear. Finally a Grey Bear stream. Sorry, for that word. Sorry, I slammed two messages into each other. Finally a Grey Bear myself. No worries, Toby. Enjoy, mate. It's a very prestigious club. The Nemet says, for 17 months, one stream a week. What is this, question mark? Louder, that's the one. Hopefully that's a little bit better in terms of my mic there. So yeah, welcome back to a little bit of Cold Waters. There we go, just adjusting stuff still. It's been a while since we played CW, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting back into it. Of course, we're going to be playing the Skipjack in honour of Miss Jana's Skipjack oil painting that's in the works, arriving sometime around my birthday. Really looking forward to that. So yes, in honour of that, we're going to be doing a little bit of Skipjack action today. I've always liked the Skipjack, sort of the underdog. Doesn't have all the advanced fire control systems and super accurate sonar, but you know, it doesn't do it by the book, and I like its style. So yeah, that's about it. I had a lovely lunch well, I guess it was dinner. I had a couple of beers as well. Well, a beer with Miss Jana in Brum today. It was very nice. Had a good time. Good chit chat. Are there any is there any special reason why I don't play U-Boat? What do you mean? People ask me, when I play U-Boat, people ask me, why have you stopped playing Cold Waters? And then when I play Cold Waters, people ask me, why have I stopped playing U-Boat? I promise to get back to working on it soon, TM. Beautiful. CW literally has more syllables than Cold Waters. Yeah, it does. CW actually has more syllables than Cold Waters, yeah. I suppose we should just call it Cold Waters. Keep it simple, like. We can turn the music off and we can get the game running here. As a special treat as well, I've actually prepared a game capture window for you. You're going to like this. Thank you very much. I've got a few subs to thank. Edgar's Assassin there. Hey Q, keep up the good work. I love me some Cold Waters. I'm glad you do, sir. I'm glad you do. There we go. If I click that. There we go. Once the game's actually tabbed in here, it should pop up. Thank you very much there to Saru. I love you too, Saru. Very kind for the 100 bits. Thank you. Toby, obviously, Grey Bear. The Nemet as well. Thank you very much for the 11 months. Nearly a Grey Bear yourself, sir. Thank you. We've got Vasher in here. It says, I came for the train sim. Stay for the screams. Thank you. There might be some screams on this stream. It's been a while since I played Cold Waters Light. And thank you to, is it Edenoise? Because U-Boat is buggy as all fuck. They're working on the bugs, but there's certain gameplay features that would be nice. It's not so much bugs that are frustrating, it's certain gameplay mechanics. Like, for example, how, like, when you crash dive, fellow me lad, you know, your engine specialist or your chief mechanic has to come all of the way from the engine room to blow the ballast tanks or to flood the ballast tanks, even if your navigation officer is standing right next to it. Like, I don't know, it's stuff like that is annoying. And like, secondary crew should be able to assist in repairs, but you know, I digress. We're going to obviously be doing a little bit of Cold Waters. We're going to load up a fresh campaign. We've obviously got the more playable subs on. I forgot I had this on, but never mind. We'll go to the North Atlantic 1984 campaign, as the title suggests, and we're going to rock and roll with a new campaign in none other than Skippy the Skipjack. We've just got to find him. There he is, me lad.
Yeah.
So we want the 1984 configuration, which is going to be this one. Thank you very much to, is it Hawkey? Whaling. Thank you for 3 months. Enjoy your 3-month Brown Bear subscriber emote, mate. Thank you very much. And NVQS, 12 months. New badge indeed. Welcome aboard. A couple of new grey bears. We've got plenty of grey bears in the chat now. Let's getting on the old farts. It's awesome. Right then, so the Skipjack. Let's go through a little bit of the dimensions and stuff. Let's talk you through, obviously, the Skipjack here. This one, outdated. Very much so for the 1984 campaign. The Skipjack class of submarine is basically an original design. Like this, you would consider this the classic submarine shape, that kind of teardrop hull. This is the first submarine, really, I guess, in the world that started to use this design, and was sort of revolutionary for all submarines to come after this. This sort of helped sort of mitigate active sonar signatures, but as active sonar has become more more capable, this whole sort of teardrop hull design, while it helps, has become less and less helpful, and it's become more of a case of just not having like loud engines and loud, just loud equipment on board. In the case of this thing, because it's a relatively ancient design, it's nearly 20 years old come the point of this campaign. It's basically a means to an end. It's okay, but it's not necessarily good. It's not necessarily bad either. It's very quick. Maybe not as quick as some of the faster Russian subs, but certainly by no means slow, especially for NATO standards. The small size of it made it pretty manoeuvrable as well. We've got 6 tubes at the front, which again is sort of a yesteryear thing. Most NATO submarines only have 4. But these ones here, this one has 6, only capable of firing the Mark 48 torpedo though. There is no kind of fire control system for launching missiles, so we are stuck strictly, if I could say the word right, to submersible weapons. But we got it all to look forward to. So, it's like I say, it's been a while since I played Cold Waters. Hopefully I'll remember much of what's going on. We'll see how it goes. We've been given the Shark. Lovely, I'd like the Shark. Effective immediately, you are assigned to command of USS, the USS Shark 591. Beautiful. Stuckley, yes, you got it, J-Bar. So good, hopefully we're all having a good afternoon or good evening so far. Okay, let's rock and roll. Mash the button. So obviously, for anybody that's new to Cold Waters, I imagine virtually everybody here knows what's going on, but essentially the Russians are at it again. They've invaded sort of Western Europe, or they've launched a campaign into Western Europe during the 1980s, sorry, I was going to say 50s there, 1980s, and NATO is struggling to respond. We are playing that of a submarine, which has been dispatched to the Western sort of theatre, Western Europe, in order to try and sink and destroy various pieces of, would you say Soviet? I don't think it's Soviet. Russian, or Warsaw, is it Soviet? Soviet shipping, I guess. So yeah, it's nasty. The USSR, I guess, at this point. First Moogle, now Quebec. Has Moogle been streaming today, has he? The famous Blue Bear, that's right. Lovely. Right. So, let's move on, shall we? So, yes, we've got invasion, down flight, Pershing missiles, jets, and then the whole fucking honky-dory invasion. Okay, so, welcome to Holy Loch, Scotland. It's the 29th of December, just before New Year's. It's 7 o'clock in the evening. It's not a million miles from where we are now. Our mission orders, let's see. Top secret mission for the Skipjack here from the Commander-in-Chief of the Atlantic Fleet. That's this one here, CINC. Commander-in-Chief of the Atlantic Fleet. Essentially, that's what that acronym's for. I'm not entirely sure what COMSUBLANT is. People always tell me, but I always forget. Command Submarine Atlantic or something like that. Anyway, the USS Shark, that's us. Top secret order, that's our mission ID. Tactical situation. Intelligence estimates indicate that an enemy Spetsnaz commandos, cube read. Spetsnaz commandos will land from submarine in the vicinity of Bergen, Norway. They intend to report our submarine movements and perhaps sabotage a naval base. You are ordered to intercept and eliminate them before they land. So Russian Special Forces are going to be landing in the vicinity of Bergen in Norway, so we've got to move to intercept them. They're going to be taken in by submarine, as detailed here in the primary objective. Locate and sink the enemy submarines transporting the commandos. Locate and sink any escorting submarines if possible. Commander Submarine Force Atlantic. Thank you very much, J-Bar. At least the Shark is a cool name, yes. So let us rock and or roll. Our configuration of weapons on board, is as follows. We are carrying a very juicy 22 Mark 48 torpedoes and 2 MOSS's. I could potentially reduce... I might reduce our weapon loadout by 2, just to take an extra 2 decoys with us. It's always helpful. We'll reload the Tube 6 with a decoy. And then we'll go under like this. Okay, let's rock and roll. Cast off. We've got to go to Bergen, Norway. He's going to be coming right down the Norwegian coastline here. It's a question of how shallow he's going to go. You can see on the world map here we are hoofing along at top speed. Enemy's target is here. So we're going to run at patrol speed up the Norwegian coast, which is about 10 knots, give or take. Poot, can't stay. Something's come up. I guess I'll see you next time. No worries, Drake. Look after yourself. See you in the VOD, sir. There we go. Looks like we got an intercept course with something. Maritime Air Patrol has spotted it in the vicinity of the coast. You've got to ask yourself, where is the Coast Guard? They are not here. Intercepting. We've come to a full stop. We're waiting for him. Captain, we have a new sonar contact bearing 291 in the vicinity of the Norwegian Sea. It's the 31st of December. We've been underway for 2 days. 10 o'clock in the morning. XO reports that our depth is at 50 feet. Heading 323. Speed is 5 knots. Local conditions are rainy with a light breeze. We have a strong surface duct and thermal layer at 109 feet. What are your orders, sir? All hands to battle stations. Rig ship for silent running.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Rigging ship for ultra quiet. So we are currently holding at 50 feet in depth. Total water depth, please. Sonar, take a sounding. Total water depth is 578 feet. We are above the layer. Currently travelling very slowly. Chances are our enemy submarine is transiting below the layer in an attempt to stay hidden. Dive, bring us down to 150 feet.
Make depth 150 feet, dive by.
And let's go and look for him. So it's currently raining. Not that it models it very well, but it is raining currently according to the weather. Lovely. Yes, yeah, Twardy gets it. Lone submarine tries to take on the whole of the USSR, exactly. So we're coming down under the thermal layer. Our sort of chin sonar, I'm not sure, it was not a full sort of sonar array. We've got a top and a bottom with limited view to the left and right of us. Tiptoeing down. Total ambient noise is 102 decibels. It is extremely loud. We're going to really struggle to detect targets in this kind of weather. We're going to start actively searching for the target. I wouldn't normally do this, but we're going to have to. Start pinging on active sonar for hostile contacts.
Con sonar, switching to active search. Con, dive at 150.
Switch tube 1 to active homing. Wait for an active return. Over there. Fire tube 1. Snapshot.
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
Tube 1 away.
Con sonar,
Run quietly.
switching to passive search.
We've fired a snapshot on the last known bearing of hostile contact. Chances are they will snapshot us. We'll continue running this way. Helm, come right, 349.
Come right to 349. Helm, aye.
Only one reply on sonar. Chances are it could be a lone submarine, but there's usually escorts. Now we've got to wait and see if the active sonar head of this torpedo finds its mark. We're going to let it run in snaking search for a bit. No reply on hostile sonar. Oh, no, we do have a reply. That's... oh, there he is. We've got a launch transient. Got to turn the number lock on. Turn it on. There we go. Hostile contact is somewhere here. We're going to let the torpedo run straight and true. We're going to bring us up to a head 2/3, releasing the ship from silent running. We're going to go down to 300 feet.
Make depth 300 feet, dive aye.
And then run to a head standard.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Weapon acquired, aye. It's pinging on active sonar. It is going to pick out a target for us, hopefully. You need active sonar with this much noise, basically. With the amount of sort of ambient background noise that is in at the moment, just listening in the water isn't going to work. There's so much rain and such a high sea state that you're never going to be able to hear a submarine that's running quietly. You need the active pinging of active sonar to be able to pick a target out of the water, and that's what we're doing here. We're using this guy to pick out as best of a target as we can. If he's sent his torpedo this way, we've got to be ready to move. Let's go to our head standard.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
15 knots, aye. Torpedo's coming right for us. Right, we've got to try and cut underneath it if we can. Helm, come left. All ahead flank cavitate.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Fire MOSS out of tube 6, bearing 083.
Shoot tube 6. Aye, sir.
Con, helm, steady course.
Estimated depth is unknown. Take us deeper. 400 feet.
Make depth 400 feet, dive aye.
26 knots.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water.
Torpedo's
Bearing
coming for us.
280.
Helm, 30 degrees right rudder. Torpedo is homing passively. Snake it.
Con, knuckle formed.
Knuckle has been formed. 30 degrees left rudder. Torpedo's cutting past us. For anybody wondering, we're also running with the murkier water mod as well. There's a very good chance this is going to get sucked up over here. They've fired another spread at us. No, interestingly.
Maneuvering, making turns for 3.
Interestingly, these torpedoes are sucked up on us. We've gained this torpedo. Helm, bring us right. Full rudder.
Come right to 022. Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water. Bearing 258.
Reload decoy tube 6.
Con, helm, steady course.
Fire decoy. I don't even know what we've shot at. Fired a nasty spread. Forget that one. Knuckle, give me a knuckle.
Con, knuckle formed.
Oh, that hasn't done anything. That's a sunk. Not very good. Not a good start. Flooding. Let's abandon ship. Foxtrot undetected. Did we sink it? Possibly. That knuckle didn't do anything. Never mind. Okay, we get picked up by a helicopter. We'll take a new one out. We have more skipjacks. Let's take a new one out. Not sure whether we completed the objective or not. Do we not have any other skipjacks? Skipjack? Skipjack? Skipjack. There we go. Another one. USS Snook. Oh god. Grand Admiral. No, that's Snoke. Red sub sunk. We completed the objective though, so it's perfectly fine. Let's move on. The satellite recon has revealed an enemy raider group transiting at high speed towards the Soviet coastline. We believe a small UNREP force is operating in this area. You are ordered to interdict this group and sink any replenishment ships in the area. You may also get a chance at the enemy ships this group intends to support, but the tankers and tenders are the mission target. Lovely. So a massive rearm time. Cast off. We've got to get over to the Soviet coastline somewhere in the Barents Sea. Up here somewhere. We've lost nearly a full day in transit. Denmark has been conquered by Soviet forces. We'll move forward. So down there in the south, Denmark has been taken by the Soviets. Not very good. There's that UNREP force just north of Gromyka. Need to try and sneak in. That Maritime Air Patrol is going to have definitely spotted us. They're going to have dispatched... Yes, here we go. In the vicinity of the northern Norwegian coast, the 2nd of January 1985. All hands to battle stations. Rig ship for silent running. Sonar, take a sounding. Again, extremely loud. We are going to break off, I think. We are going to helm come right.
Come right to 087. Helm I.
We're going to run it ahead 2/3.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering I.
We're just going to get out of here, I think. I'm going to speed up time. They shouldn't be able to track us.
Helm. Steady course.
Reload decoy tube 6. Hello, Tiny Hilly. Welcome, welcome.
Con, torpedo room, tube 6 ready.
If it's Snoke, you'd be cut in two in a space of 10 minutes. Oh yeah, more than likely.
Oh,
Let's set depth at 500 feet.
Depth 50
Shark Infested
feet,
Constant, thank you
dive
very
on.
much for the 8 months. Very, very kind, sir. Welcome. Vessels nearby. We're just going to try and evade this enemy raider group. We're just going to move past it if we can. Want to obviously try and stay undetected as we approach the Soviet coastline here if we can. Obviously we've been detected by Maritime Air Patrol, but not much we can do about that. Apart from slink away. Now if they've detected us, which is entirely possible, then we're in for a bit of a treat. Still nearby. So far, no pings on active sonar. What kind of speed are we moving at? Yeah. Not too bad. Covering a fair old distance.
Come left to 072. Helm I.
It's not too bad. Can't hear anything behind us. You're right, Catler. Already lost one submarine, Catler. It's going well. Okay. So far, so good. There we go. No close contact. Leave combat. Eek. Yeah, I didn't want to tangle with that. Let's keep moving. Do the wiggle. Do the wiggle. Do the wiggle. They know I'm here. Is it down here? I think this is the UNREP force. Potentially. USS Snook. SSN 592 in the vicinity of the Soviet coastline on the 2nd of January. It's 11 o'clock at night, so the kind of where you want to be. Captain, we have a new sonar contact bearing 326, designated as Sierra 1XO, reports our depths at 600 feet. Heading is true north, or direct north. Our speed is 20 knots, 20. Local conditions are clear. Not good.
Oh,
Let's all hands to battle stations, rig ship for silent running.
Rig ship for ultra
Jump to the right, thank you very much. Total water depth is a bathtub level, 200 feet. Ambient noise is 93 decibels, still quite loud in the grand scheme of things, even though it's quiet. We should be able to potentially pick out some hostile shipping, or indeed hostile submarines, if we're careful. Let's bring us up to periscope depth, 4-5 feet. 4-5 feet for periscope depth. Up we come. I donated an artificial reef. I lost a sub, but saved the crew. So far, no ambient noise on our little sub here. Not too bad. Up we come. Okay.
Con sonar, new contact bearing.
There we go.
314, designated Sierra 1.
314. This is American stuff. We want to go by the Russian stuff if we can. Let's check warships. More than likely a warship we're after. If it is indeed the UNREP force. Not quite that. Oh, so they're looking for something. Not quite. Andazan. Mark.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as merchant.
Con,
Upscope.
dive at 4-5 feet, dive by.
Oh dear. That is less than favourable. Mark. Andazan.
Con sonar, Master 2 is classified as escort.
No other close contacts down scope. If we get depth bombed in 200 feet's worth of water, we're going to be in trouble. Take us down to 200 feet.
Make depth 200 feet, dive by.
Yeah, the equivalent of a Sunderland. Knowing my luck, that'll be... Oh yeah, he likes the look of us. Oh yeah. In 200 feet of water, he knows where we are.
Con sonar, lost
That's a
contact.
dipping
Master
sonar.
1, last bearing 312, contact faded.
He's dropped a dipping sonar on us. Let's fire 2 passive weapons on the targets. We're going to ready tubes 1 and tubes 4. We're going to fire on the Grisha with tube 1. Firing point procedures. Bearing 288. Range to enable 5,600 yards. Ship ready. Tube ready. Fire tube 1.
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
Weapon has cleared the tube and is running normally. Wire maintained. Firing point procedures. Bearing 311. Range to enable 7,000 kiloyards or 7 kiloyards. Ship ready. Tube ready. Fire tube 4.
Con fire control. We've lost the wire.
2 passively homing weapons. Weapon has cleared the tube but has broken the wire. Reload tube 4. So far no retaliatory fire that we can detect. Run the weapon passively to the target. It's buzzing us.
Dive at 200 feet, dive by.
We are very much dead. Dipping sonar just off our stern. At the moment it's not sure whether it's found a submarine. It's pretty sure it's found a submarine. But as soon as the Grisha detects the incoming weapons, which I'm pretty sure it is slowing down right now to an almost crawl here to try and detect me.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 2. Last bearing 2.
Faded into the backdrop.
1. Contact faded.
We're just going to give this 30 degrees. Let's go right,
Con, torpedo
right
room,
rudder.
tube 4 ready.
Let's just turn slightly. Oh.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
But Pucker 4000. Rig ship for silent running.
Quiet.
We've got dipping sonar being dropped all around us. They're trying to triangulate on us. Helm come left bearing 335.
Helm left 2. 335. Helm eye.
Oh, Vesper. Sorry, Vesper. And sorry, Miss Jaina, for missing the sub. Apologies. How you doing, Vesper? You in good nick? Hopefully so. I don't think I'm going to be able to survive against this guy. I think he's going to come around again, and he is going to give me a diddling. Here he comes. No, in bad recent events make things rather interesting, but good. Yes.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Weapon acquired on the Grisha. Do me a favour and don't drop a torpedo on me. We're best friends, aren't we? You're Russian, I'm American.
Con sonar.
Natural
regain
allies.
Contact on. Master 2. Bearing 290. Con sonar new contact bearing 321. Designated Sierra 3.
Oh fuck, we got a third Sierra.
Con sonar regain
Shite.
contact on. Master 1. Bearing 309.
We've got a second military ship, unknown whether it's a surface vessel or not. But the cat's out of the bag now, they know they're being targeted by something. Oh dear, this is not going to be good. There's no way he didn't detect me with that pass. There's a very good chance that the shot we've fired is just going to go for the Grisha.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 2.
I didn't jump, you jumped.
Oh,
92.
yeah.
breaking
Contact
up.
hit. Oh yeah. Oh, he's out for blood. Helm full right rudder. Oh,
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 319.
319. Oh, he's broken off. He's broken off to go and look over at the wreckage. Has he? Muchos exo to doubt. That is not good.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 321. Con sonar Sierra 3 is classified as escort.
Nobody can hear me this far out, which is good. There's another Grisha. Is the other torpedo on the Grisha? There's at least 3 bandits. Oh no, this one's on the Grisha. This one's on the sunken Grisha. Ah, well, this is a dud. I need to fire again, but I can't do it with this many dipping sonars around. Is that another warship? That might be the Andazan. Yeah, that's the Andazan. If I fire, that ship's gonna, the airplane's gonna spot us. Where is he? He's coming. I'm gonna get ready to fire again after the airplane has done a pass. I can only hope that it won't sink us. These will all be Russian flags, Twardy, he says with reasonable confidence. Just drifting along at 5 knots. There we go. Oh no. Oh no no no. Oh no no. Oh no 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 no. Oh god, they always seem to know where you are. Oh, it's so annoying.
045, helm I.
Right, firing point procedures. Bearing 316. Range to enable 3,100 yards. Ship ready. Tube ready. Fire tube 4.
Shoot tube 4. Aye, sir.
Tube is away and has cleared the tube. No retaliatory fire to that. Look, my life, my lord. This is a bad one. This actually stinks in a big way.
Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering I.
I'm hoping maybe if I stop, that one will go down here, and that one will go past the front of me, and neither will detect. If I get detected, shit is out of the bag.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Turn the screws 1 knot negative.
On back emergency. Maneuvering I.
It's not back emergency. I just need you to tiptoe backwards. Come back 5
Back
knots.
emergency. Maneuvering I.
Hold current course.
Con, sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the
I
water.
knew this one would
Bearing
get us.
3, 2, 1.
Fire a decoy bearing 139.
Shoot tube 6. Aye, sir.
Bring us ahead.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering I.
30 degrees left rudder.
Con,
We've got no
maneuvering,
additional
making
warp.
turns for 5 knots.
Can't do anything. Can I bring us up to 10 knots
Make
without
turns
cavitating?
1, 0 knots. Maneuvering I.
Reload
Con,
tube 6.
sonar. Noisemaker. Bearing 3, 1, 4.
Can't see it.
Con, fire control. Weapon acquired.
Just going past our stern. Left rudder, full left rudder. If I cavitate, they've got me. I'm just going to have to fire off decoys. I'm just going to go offline on Steam as people's friends lists, or my friends list is covering things up.
Oh,
Con,
yeah.
torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Tube 1 ready, aye. That decoy is not going to open
Con,
up enough
sonar.
of a distance.
Noisemaker. Bearing 3, 0. Come left 2,
Oh,
3, 1, 6.
yeah.
Helm I.
Thank you very much, Judge Dredd. Sorry, thank you, Judge Dredd. Hello, Ziddy. I blame Miss Jaina for that.
Oh, yeah.
Damn you, Miss Jaina. Waves fist angrily. Thank you very much, mate. Hello, Ziddy. I see
Con,
Ziddy in the
helm,
chat as well.
Steady course.
Good evening, all.
Oh, yeah.
I can only hope I'm far enough away from this. I can really only hope.
Come right 2, 3, 1, 6. Helm I.
That's an air launch. He's dropped an air launch down here. Oh no,
Con,
oh no.
helm,
I don't
steady
want to get in the fucking detection cone of my own torpedo.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Okay. The bear bomber is dropping torpedoes.
Con, torpedo room.
Don't detect me, don't
6
detect me,
ready.
don't detect me, don't detect me, don't detect me. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, we've successfully evaded that torpedo. Sink it, sink it, sink it.
Con sonar
Thank
lost
you.
contact. Sierra 3.
Jesus, that was close to coming back at us. Right. Now we got to find out where that Anderson's gone.
Come right to 3.
I'm going to fire another torpedo on its last known bearing, which is somewhere up here, and we're going to let it snaking search after it. Firing point procedures: bearing 321, range for an oval 8,100 yards. Ship ready, tube ready. Fire tube 1.
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
Tube 1 has cleared the tube and is running normally.
Con, helm, steady course.
Beautiful. Right. You got lucky with the bear bomber. It's tracking the torpedo, the decoy. Yeah, I know, Rybro. Or Rybo, yeah, definitely. Definitely looked out there. Jesus. Hello to Ottoman there, who says, hello, might not be here long. Tornadoes. Popping off in a nearby city. Torpedoes would be, well, I was going to say just as dramatic, but maybe not. Power of Mother Nature and all that. Well, hopefully you're safe. Do you have a shelter? Oh fuck! Oh,
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water. Bearing,
fucking that
5,
is a fucking
1.
dick move. I don't like that at all. Right, we've been made. Okay.
0,
Fucking
knots,
Jesus.
maneuvering eye.
He wasn't having any of that. I'm not going fast
Con,
enough.
fire control, we've lost the wire.
I'm not going fast enough to make a knuckle. Reload tubes 1 and 4.
Con, knuckle form.
I'm going fast enough to make a knuckle. Okay. Now the knife fighting begins. The jig is up, and he's not happy about it. Thankfully the Skipjack's got the speed to do this. Lol, was that a stream deck? It certainly was. I'm just going to tilt my monitor up a bit. Knuckle form, left rudder, right rudder.
Con, knuckle formed.
A knuckle is that pocket of bubbles there that's just sort of shot out behind us. Essentially, by creating a load of wash with the propeller, we're able to confuse the sonar head and buy us a little bit of time. We're currently heading at full crank.
Con,
Plane
maneuvering,
might be coming
making
around for
turns
another
for
buzz.
30 knots.
Here he comes.
Con, torpedo room. Tube 1 ready.
Crash the rudder.
Con, knuckle formed.
Confuse the sonar head. Here we go. He's dropping another one down there. Has he dropped another? Oh, he's tracking us and him. Interesting. This, as an air-launched torpedo, will not last long. But it will still last long enough to be a problem.
Con, knuckle formed.
Up here in the right, you can see the torpedo indication marker at the moment. This is telling us that we're cavitating, which means we are very, very loud. But I've got to evade the torpedo. Can't do it at a slow speed. Currently holding at 30 knots. Lovely. And other rudder.
Con, knuckle formed.
There we go. It's kind of driving us around in a circle. Nothing I can really do about that, to be
Con,
honest.
torpedo room. Tube 4 ready.
Running parallel with the Bandit. That's a surefire way to get
Con,
yourself
knuckle
sunk.
formed.
30 degrees right rudder, turning with the bogey. Dumper decoy. 30 degrees left rudder.
Con, knuckle formed.
See if I can get him to turn right instead of left. Oh, that is a bad one.
Con, knuckle formed.
Oh, okay, we gotta go. Right, we gotta change depth. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Passing 100 feet.
Ooh. 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 I'm literally knife fighting in a fucking bathtub. This is ridiculous.
Passing 100 feet. Con, knuckle formed.
They're feisty little bastards. I dislike them immensely. It will eventually run out of puff. He's back on us, former knuckle.
Con, knuckle formed.
There we go. Helm
Come
come right.
right to 302. Helm I.
Come on.
Con, helm. Steady course.
Confuse the sonar head. That's the one. Just run it out. Run it out. Decoys are unreliable, yeah. They really are. Run another knuckle.
Con, knuckle formed.
A safe-ish room inland, so no chance of the tornado to get torpedoes from a base to throw at me. Nearest sub-base that could have torpedoes is a naval station in Mayport, which is 4 states away. It's good stuff. That at least torpedo/tornado related incidents are going to be kept to a minimum. Coming past that sunken Grisha. 30 degrees left, 30 degrees right.
Con, knuckle formed.
Another knuckle has been formed. So far, so good. Coming ahead at full crank here. Lovely. And again, give us a knuckle.
Con, knuckle formed.
Superb. Problem is, the knuckle doesn't confuse the sonar head straight away. For anybody wondering, those red lines are hostile torpedoes tracking this bogey to the south. Torpedoes exploded. Bring us down to 5 knots, reduce cavitation, spin us for 10 actually. Bring us down to 200 feet.
No longer cavitating.
Helm come north. Bearing 324, right 324.
Come right to 325. Helm I.
Con, dive at 200 feet. Dive I.
He's checking the wrong neck of the woods. But we need to try and find this Andazan. Slow us down to 5 knots, please. The Andazan. Let's take a look at it on here. Has a top speed of 13.5 knots. Bing, 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 bing. We have ourselves a target lock. Andazan has been found again. Now that we've slowed down here, we can hear its engines banging away at top speed. We're going to start servicing a fresh target. Ready, tube 1. Surface search. Passive homing. Let's rock and roll. Hopefully this maritime patrol aircraft doesn't find us. Okay, we need to get a more accurate... Oh my god. Jesus. I see.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Not the direction I wanted you to shoot tube 1 in. Never mind. We'll roll with it. We'll send it searching out ahead of us for the Andazan, running at top speed. Hopefully, the plane didn't hear that. Lovely. No, he's still circling around in the wrong neck of the woods. Lovely. He's still searching in the wrong place. This could be the unrep force. There's a very good chance this is the unrep force. They don't give random civilian merchant ships military escorts. This is likely some kind of military resupply convoy, and the fact that it's sort of high priority enough to even have a Bear bomber escorting overhead. It's got a MPA. It's pretty nice. Hello, Haggisman. Welcome, welcome. You join us at the Soviet coastline, currently tiptoeing away from a maritime patrol aircraft. Doing a good job of it as well. That decoy? This decoy has got them hook, line and sinker. Which is excellent news. Very excellent news.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 1. Last bearing 329. Contact breaking up.
Oof. We did have a torpedo tracking the bandit. Curious. It took it a while to get there. Strange. Well, in that case, we'll be leaving soon then. We just got to wait for this weapon to go and catch up with the Andazan, and then we are out. Jesus. Nice big plume of smoke. There's a very good chance the Bear bomber is going to come and investigate this. Helm, come right. Bearing 045.
Come right to 045. Helm aye.
Very good, very good. Yes, Rivo, yeah. Glorious Russian man. I'm not sure whether he'll be operating in and around here for us. Can't I self-destruct the torpedo? No, Zrinj, I cannot. There we go, Mark 48 running to the wreck of the Andazan. Looks like the Andazan is nearly sunk. Or is in the process of, yeah, it's just gone under. Which means this torpedo will start to dive down to follow the wreck. Yep, you can see it starting to angle downwards slightly. Away from the surface.
Con, helm, steady course.
Although I've still got control over it. I've still got control over this thing.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Weapon acquired, here we go. We're just letting this torpedo run to target. We've got no other targets it can fire at, so might as well. I also want to, like, for perspective, this thing is enormous, by the way. Like, this thing is huge, this torpedo. If you want to see how big this... Because I know it looks kind of small and comedy kind of thing. Google a Mark 48 torpedo, MK48 torpedo, and put it into Google Images. It's enormous. There's the cargo ship. Thank you very much, Clone, there. Arsenal behind 2-0, so I'm here getting my hopes blasted like a whale. Well, you're going to have your hopes blasted like this Andazan cargo ship, I think. Judge Dredd, my bits alert is a gunshot and my donos are a classy at long live cubic stream. Is that the 762 I don't think so. 5.8 meters. It's a big lad. Here it comes. Toot toot. Oh, we blew a massive hole in the stern there. Blew a massive hole in the stern there. We're out. Leave combat. All 3 targets sunk, 17 Mark 48s remaining. We have intercepted the enemy, the UNREP force. Good to hear you intercepted and destroyed the enemy. Replenishment resources, good work. Further orders to be transmitted on this downlink. Very nice. So, let's see what's going on. Navy moves in? Question mark. NATO warships and submarines have taken up several new strategic positions, including some around the Soviet coastline. And I'm going to lean in again for another one. I'm going to go again. I'm not so sure about that. Sources close to the Pentagon say the war is taking a heavy toll on enemy naval operations and their supply lines continue to be heavily strained. Recent NATO gains at sea have decreased the number of warships needed to maintain control in several regions. Many vessels from these regions have been rapidly reassigned to escort duties to better protect convoys carrying much needed arms, armour and men from the United States to the United Kingdom. Lovely. Not bad at all. Nice. Why would World News report on stuff like this? It's true. It's very true. World News written in your fucking classic, like fucking Microsoft Word art font. It's beautiful. Right then, moving on. Here we are. Iceland, we've got a long way to go. From the Commander-in-Chief of the Atlantic Fleet, 2nd January 1985, 2300 hours, a wolf pack of enemy cruise missile submarines is believed to be operating in an area about 200 miles north of Iceland. Important NATO naval forces will be moving in on this region shortly, namely me. Therefore, you are ordered to find and sink all the enemy attack submarines in the area. Intelligence believes that additional enemy naval forces may pass through the area as well. Primary objective: locate and sink enemy cruise missile submarine. Secondary objective is none. Avoid detection by enemy ASW patrols. ROE yellow. Weapons free on designated targets only. MCOM is to maintain radio silence until otherwise directed. I don't have any water with me. I'll have to go and get a drink. Bear with me. It's a good time to while the game's paused. I shall be back in a moment. Oh, stretchy back. Lovely. Just be 2 seconds. Un momento, por favor. A big drink. Lovely. Right then. More hydrated up. Ooh. Right then. So let us move to 200 miles north of Iceland and try and avoid the hornet's nest that we've stirred up. Fucking hell. Yeet! Going as quickly as we can. We've got a long way to go. Gonna go south of Spitsbergen here. There we go. Need to intercept this guy. Got that. 3 fucking task forces trying to shut us down like. God, they're coming. Hold in and there. Oh God, they chased us right the way out. Jesus. Jacket Potato, thank you very much for the 2 months. Thank you very much, very kind. Oh, it's popped up twice. Even stranger. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you for 2 months. Right then, so, Captain, we have a new sonar contact bearing 030 designated as Sierra 1. XO reports that our depth is at 600 feet, heading 29. Speed is 20 knots. Local conditions are broken with a gentle breeze and there is no surface duct or thermal layer. Rig ship for ultra require, all hands to battle stations. In that order, or in the reverse order. We've got no torpedo in tube 1, but that's fine. We've got 4 of the tubes that are raring and ready to deliver a Mark 48 torpedo. We shall remember to reload them after the mission here. So I'll take a sounding. Jesus. Total water depth is 1900 feet. Test depth, test depth of the Skipjack submarine is at 700 feet, so we won't really be going anywhere near that.
Bearing 063, designated Sierra 1.
Let's begin servicing this target. We know it's a submarine. Let's begin our target solution. Let's get to Russian subs.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 130, designated
There we
Sierra
go.
2.
We're looking for cruise missile subs. Not any cruise missile sub we are aware of. Let's check biologic. Blue humpback
Con
whale,
sonar,
mark, Sierra
1
2.
is classified as biologic.
Check biologic. Not anything I know of. Check hostile
Con
submarine
sonar, new
contacts.
contact bearing 094, designated Sierra 3.
Juliet, SSG, guided missile
Con
submarine.
sonar, Sierra 2
Check
is
Sierra
classified
3.
as submerged submarine.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to say what Sierra 3 is. We shall come up to PD
Make depth 4.
and begin
5 feet,
servicing the
dive
target. We'll see if it's a surface vessel. There's a good chance it will be. Thank you very much to MVQS there for the 100 bits. Did somebody say whale? Sounds like a priority target. Possibly. Oh, goodness me. Got all sleepy I have. Right then. Usually paired with Romeo attack submarines, probably. Yes, or more than likely. This could very well be a Romeo. We'll just scan for surface contacts. It seems a bit far away from Sierra 3. You still owe us whale kills from months ago. How certain is it that is a whale? Pretty certain. Sierra 3, hard to say for sure. It's possible. Coming up to PD, currently transiting to 300 feet. Halfway there. Coming up to the surfaces. Literally couldn't be worse weather to raise your periscope here. Fucking Jesus. Oh, what the fucking fucking icebergs everywhere. Very nice. Massive icebergs. Juliet is operating somewhere out here, away from the icebergs. Yummy, one dead whale for a dono a while ago, sir. People are calling in all of these old whale favours. I'm not sure. I'm not sure they exist. Coming on up here. Okay. Lovely. Perfect weather for the Titanic incident. It's not dark enough, I'm afraid. Right then, up scope.
Up scope.
Thank God there's no maritime patrol aircraft. At least we got that going for us. No close contacts.
Yeah.
Down scope, raise ESM. ESM is raised. We've got ESM detection threshold. Interesting. Something can detect our ESM.
Lower
Raise
the
radar.
ESM mast.
Oh,
Nothing.
yeah.
Radar detector has nothing on the surface.
4, 5,
So Sierra 3,
Lower the radar
unless
now.
it is behind an iceberg.
Oh, yeah.
It's good grief. Thank you very much there to Clone for gifting 5 subs. Thank you very much, my friend. Absolute mad lad. Thank you, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, no radar data. Okay. Sierra 3 is likely a submersible. Dive take us down to 200 feet.
Make depth 200 feet. Dive by.
Dive swing us around. Bearing 142.
Come right to 142. Helm aye.
Most interesting. Juliet is now fully serviced.
0. 2,
Fucking
1.
Jesus.
Designated Sierra 4.
Sierra 4I. Start servicing Sierra 4 as a hostile target. Start searching through submarine contacts.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3. Last bearing 094. Contact faded.
Hold
Con
current
sonar
course.
regained contact on Sierra 3. Bearing 094. Make turns. Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
The target is the Juliet. So the Juliet's leading with 2 supporting subs. Very close to the service.
Dive at 200 feet. Dive by.
Definitely a submersible. The
Con
sea state
helm,
is
steady course.
quite quiet. Release ship from silent running. Take us down to 700 feet.
Make depth 700 feet. Dive by.
Turn the screws for 6 knots.
Make turns for 6 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Take us down. We'll deal with the submarine behind us first. Then we'll go for the Juliet. For anybody wondering, a Victor 3. Slow us down. Rig ship for silent running. Gonna pause the loading of the torpedo, but we'll live with that. They're searching for us. They heard us diving, but I heard a launch transient then. Hard to say for sure. Fire a snapshot. Let's give them something to think about. Fire a snapshot bearing 006. Right.
2-2. Aye, sir.
2-2 is clear. There he is.
Con sonar, Sierra 3 is cavitating.
Sierra 3 is cavitating. Run the torpedo straight to target. Cut the tube. Reload tube 2. Fire the dive alarm. Fire the dive alarm. There we go. We're going to come to a head standard.
Make turns 1 5
2 blares of the klaxon.
Maneuvering aye.
Aye.
Con sonar lost contact. Con maneuvering.
Helm come
Making
right,
turns for
bearing
1
171.
5. Come right to 171. Helm aye.
Reload tube 2.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4 last bearing.
Sounded like a
0.
goose.
Con
I suppose
helm,
it does.
Steady course.
Never thought the dive alarm sounded like a goose, but yes, I guess you're not wrong.
700 feet. Dive by.
700 feet. Con I. Firing point procedures. We're going to ready tube 1. We're going to go not active. We're going to fire it down here. Firing point procedures. Bearing 165. 166, sorry. Range to enable is 4,400 yards. Ship ready. Tube ready. Fire tube 1.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Set weapon to surface search. Weapon has cleared the tube and is running normally, holding at 15 knots ahead standard. Course is 171, heading near south.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 004.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Tube 2I. Target on an intercept course. RTE point 3.3 thousand yards. Got a bandit in the water. Estimated depth is shallow. Dive slowest down to 5
Make
knots.
turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Take us down to 800 feet.
Make depth 800 feet. Dive I.
We're going to go below the test depth of our submarine.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 4 bearing 009.
I've got to make sure they don't search shallow.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2 bearing 150.
Turn the screws. Take us back 5 knots.
Con back emergency. Maneuvering eye. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
Saw the explosion of the Victor. Speared it right in the side. Start torpedoes. Bandit. Bandit mark.
Con sonar. Torpedo in the water.
Ahead flank cavitate. Holy shit. Okay, they're running deep. Right, we got an incoming bandit. Drop a decoy. 30 degrees right rudder. Okay, right, we're gonna come up. Give us positive pressure in the ballast tanks. We need to come up all the way. 30 degrees right rudder.
Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 025.
Not good. We're going torpedo evasive.
Passing 700 feet.
700 feet. Alright, coming up to 22 knots. We should be outmaneuvering this guy.
Passing 600 feet.
We're up and above.
Passing.
Con sonar. We are cavitating.
We are cavitating eye. Nose over the boat. Bring us
Passing 400 feet.
flat and level. Take the pressure out of the ballast tanks. Take the bubble off the boat. Give me 30 degrees right rudder. Turn us right, right, right. Stop, stop, stop. All back emergency.
Con
Positive
sonar.
pressure
No longer
on ballast
cavitating.
tanks. Up, up, up. We need to go up. Holding pattern
Con
right above the
maneuvering.
torpedoes.
Making turns for 5 knots.
All stop.
Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering eye. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3 bearing 081.
Passing 200 feet.
Take the bubble off the boat. Hold current.
Con sonar.
Hold current
noisemaker
depth.
Bearing 155.
Turn the screws for 1 knot. 30 degrees right rudder.
Make turns for 1 knots. Maneuvering eye. Con sonar. Noisemaker bearing 155.
Very perilous. But we managed to sort of pull it off. Are these U-sets? From a Victor 3. Oh dear, yes they are. U-sets. I might be right in saying that is the most advanced torpedo in the Russian arsenal. All stop.
Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering eye.
This has found its mark. Sierra
Sonar,
3.
Noisemaker bearing 157.
Still unknown to us. Let's run. Let's run. Oh, actually, that looks like biologic. It's got a very unique signature right in the middle. There it is, humpback.
Con sonar.
The humpback and the
Sierra 3
blue.
is classified as biologic.
Juliet is being tracked. Looks like this is going to be a kill. Yep, this is going to be a kill. Any second.
Con sonar. Noisemaker
Yes.
bearing 159.
Massive explosion on the stern. Huge oil slick on the surface. Well, not a huge oil slick actually. Quite tame. It's sinking like a lead balloon. There you go, more of the fuels escaping. Beautiful. Right, to sate the chat, I'll send one torpedo after the whales. Terrible. Right, firing point procedures. Bearing 081. Range 5,100 yards. Ship ready, tube ready, fire tube 1.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Just to sate chat, it kills whichever one it kills. For anybody who hasn't seen us play Cold Waters before, the guys that yes, most of the people in chat, I say most of the people, have this irrational hatred of whales, and therefore they are calling in probably long distant favours. I'm such a seller. I did it for free, mate. Past promises, past promises. Chat just likes seeing whales destroyed, to be honest. Are you avoiding the couch? Possibly. No You is hosting. Thank you very much, No You. Very kind. I just... Ooh. 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 Does not like. .260, give or take. Is that roughly 260? Not far off, mate. 260. Well, not really close, but yeah. Good job. Depending on how he's fired this quite deep. This looks like what? What's a Juliet fire? Bloody hell, look at this. Italian subs, eh? Look at that. Oh, the astute. Very nice. Very nice bit of kit. Spearfish torpedoes, T-lambs. Oh, look at that. Test depth is 2,000 feet, 108 decibels, 97 meters, 30 knot top speed. I think we're okay. I think we're far enough away. Wait, has Ziddy talked to you about the thing next week? Yes, I think he has. I'm sure Miss Jana can tell you a little bit more than I can. You might even be in the chat, Mr. Ziddy. Scroll down. He's hiding at the bottom. No, he's no longer hiding at the bottom. He was in here a moment ago. Back to the game. Even the new thing, I'm not sure. He might have sent us a message at some point. I haven't checked. Not yet. No problem there. No problem there, Ensign. Wait, can you actually sink whales? Look,
Con,
it's...
fire control, weapon acquired.
Someone's having a bad day. Fire control data's coming. We got the blue whale. Blue whale is on station. Now, you may think, like, a blue whale is the largest mammal on Earth. Are you ready to see it next to a Mark 48 torpedo? Are you ready? You ready to see how big a torpedo is versus a whale? I hope you're ready for this. This is going to be special if you've never seen this before. Oh, this is great. Largest mammal on Earth. Should still be a huge distance away, right? I'm just going to take manual control of the torpedo. Look at it! Look at it! It's like a slug! It's like 3 meters long! It's like oh! Oh, I love it. It's tiny! Oh. Oh, I've tabbed out. Right, we gotta go out and in again. It's a baby whale. Active homing. Target locked. Ooh. Torpedo missed. Chat. I didn't think you could play as the Japanese. Yeah. What the fuck? Oh! It's the humpback's turn. Dun 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 dun. Right there. We need the music. We need the music.
Yes, kill them all.
Oh my god. Okay. Jesus, took a dark turn. Wait there. We need the music. Where is it? There it is. Lovely. Right. It's all ready to go. Let's rock and roll. This is ridiculous. We need cube sunglasses. Could do. Ah, oh, Vesper Uma there with the bear emote. Sorted. The humpback's gonna have a hard time here. I wonder if the humpback's any smaller. I think I've only ever shot at blue whales. This is beautiful. Sinking whales is why I love you. Brilliant. Spicky there with the appropriate emote. Hang on, let's just get a side-by-side shot of how dinky the whale is. It's like the same size as it. For fuck's sake. Stupid. And flick us back around. Oh, there we go. We've petered out. Turn the music off there. We'll bring it in. There he is. Target locked. Oh, you got a bit too big of a tummy, son. This one's gonna... Ooh. It's fucking... They're so small. I wonder if it's gonna bounce back to the other one. No. Nope, still acquiring the target. Target locked. I think it's because the whale's changing depth. We may have to help the torpedo in. Another miss. It's another miss. It's because it's so small. These whales are better at dodging torps than I do. I think I did, apart from that one incident beforehand. Yeah. Yeah, in before the torp locks onto my submarine. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Here you go. Another target. Target locked. Here we go. Target tracking. Going in. Steer it down. Steer it down. Atomized. Atomized.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 3. Last bearing 079. Contact faded.
Lovely. Right. And with that, I'm buggering off. I know it's been about an hour and a half. It's about sort of the normal time that I run the stream for. I'm going to chill out for the rest of the evening, talk to a few mates on the phone. Yeah, Wales. Chat as this weird vendetta against Wales. I know there's still one left. We're going to let one escape. We've got to let that one go to tell the other Wales what happened here. Jesus. Right then. Well, thank you for tuning in for this little slice of Cold Waters. We will be doing more at some point. I'll probably be doing some U-boat as well, because I do quite like it, despite the frustration of being dive bombed by Sunderlands. But I do like it. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. That about does it. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you've all had a good time. I certainly have. And I shall see you again very soon. Look after yourselves. Well, actually, I'm not doing it tomorrow. I'm down at Jane's tomorrow. So yeah, that is that. Hope you have a good time. Hope you had a good evening. And I'll see you soon. Take care. And bye-bye. Toodaloo.